In this universe,
in this galaxy, in this world, beneath the influencer clouds,
over the viral video fields,
off the information superhighway,
there are voices in the digital wilderness, whispering
more opinions.
If you listen,
You will hear.
Monday.
Monday.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
And what was that? The school shooter killed people at the school because they didn't like Mondays, right? Wasn't that?
Yeah, that's something to laugh at.
No, there is a song, and the reply to the police was because I don't like Mondays.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'd like to attribute that to who that was because it's.
We're going to attribute it right now to Ryan.
Okay, he was first to say so. Thank you, Boomtown Rats. No. Or a little less violent with the Bengals. Let's go with Manic Monday. So, Brody is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm surprised Brody replied to that so quickly. It seems he's got school shootings on the mind.
He should see Brody. He's looking pretty buff.
Yeah,
he's looking very good. I saw him this weekend with Leo. Thank you for coming out to Cornfest. I saw him and Leo at the car show, and yeah, he's looking buff stuff and buffing the stuff and Buff Daddy, and me and him could be the reincarnation of Vicious and Delicious from the late early WC or NWO days. Scott Norton and Buff Bagwell.
Is he doing lots of push-ups on the golf course between swings or what?
I think just steroids.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go with steroids. So, yeah, do you hear my recommendation now? And for anybody who has a child that would ask me the same question, Brody asked if I knew anybody who gave lessons for drums in Tabor. And I don't, actually. And he's checked in Lethbridge. And it's very hard to get your kid in there. But I just suggested go on a buy and sell, buy a cheap set of drums. Or even, now that I think about it, Brody, if you really wanted to see how much he's going to do it, you can always go rent some drums from Long and McQuaid and you can rent it for a couple months and I don't know how much it would cost you, but just see if he really does want to do it. And then at the end of the day, if he's like, I really wasn't into this, then you're not out any money. So that's another suggestion, but there are a lot of people selling cheaper drum sets. I'd offer you those ones, but they're pretty shite, to be honest with you. They just look cool, and we're kind of using all the cymbals and cymbal stands. So, yeah, so that's a thing. So, yeah, if you could just find, just one with a bass, a floor tom, and even one little tom, you'd be set up. I think you'd be fine. So.
Haven't swung a golf club all year. Yep, definitely the PEDs then.
Yeah, definitely all the steroids.
Yeah, online programs. There's this place called YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of people who post stuff for free on there that you can learn, just basic drum stuff, guitar stuff, singing stuff.
Yep.
It's all out there.
Which I really need to do with that thing behind my shoulder there. Take some time and, even some basic chords, just because you can learn a couple chords and you'll know a ton of songs.
And you will get all the panties thrown at you.
I just want my wife's thrown at me, thank you. Because I washed them, so at least I know they've been washed.
She's watching right now, isn't she?
No, she never watches.
Yes, she is.
No, she doesn't. Yes. Well, Brody, I got a deal for you. If you want to pick up a bass, I have one you can borrow. Wow. And I really do mean that. I'm full serious. If you want to give her a whirl and see how it feels, I have a bass you can borrow. I have 2 of them. And I'd be more than happy to lend you a bass.
Are they both 4 strings?
They're both 4-string and a left-handed because he is a lefty.
Oh, nice.
So I would be more than willing to. I bought your left-handed guitar. Keep up. Yeah, I got a Squire Fender, so a Fender knockoff, and then I got a knockoff Ibanez. That you can't have the Ibanez, but I'll let you take the Fender because I like the Ibanez because it has that Geese Butler put heads or pickups put in it. Sounds crisp as fuck. Because that's what that is. I mean, Core's not here, but that's my bass stack right there. It's not quite coffinly, but yeah, if you want to take it for a couple weeks just to see if it's something that you really want to do, and again, then you're not getting into anything that's like if you decide, fuck that, and then if you really do enjoy it, you can be like, hey, here's your bass back. And Long McQuaid has awesome rentals too. Like if you put a couple $100 down, you can get them on Amazon bases if you really want. But I got my Squire Fender was like $400.
The first bass I got was from Long and McQuaid. I think it was a Fender 4-string.
Mm-hmm.
It was decent. Yet it's so left-handed. It's got its own pronouns and blue hair.
Wow, that was good. I like where you took that one. I like where your head was at on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you actually got me curious. Now let's see. Go over online here because I did so my knockoffs Ibanez I bought on Amazon years and years ago.
I like the body. I've said this before. I like the body shape of the Ibanez electric guitars, the 7 strings.
Oh yes, yes.
And they've got such a great sound. There's a band. I can't remember the name of the band at the moment, but they did the title song for the 3rd Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. They were using Ibanez guitars, and man, what a great sound they make.
So they don't appear to have that cheap like knockoff version that I got. Interesting. Let me scroll up a little bit here. Actually, I keep forgetting let's share with the class so everybody can see what I'm looking at here. They got the ukuleles. There is actually a thing called ukulele. That is not a ukulele. That is a ukulele. You can get this one's kind of like that's the Paul McCartney bass.
Yep.
5 bills. Long McQuaid also has a good like trade-in program. So that way, say if you really did get into playing bass, you can always trade in the bass that you have, but no human ever does that wants to really play bass, and you keep as many as you can, and you could upgrade your bass. And no, I can already hear Brody. Oh, you mean I can just make my own bass? He's already saw the parts. He's like, oh, I can do this myself.
No.
He's already said it. I know he's already said it.
And I don't know if the market for used things is as hot as it was a few years ago, but if it is, then you're going to be paying lots and lots and lots and lots of money for anything used, vehicle, instrument, what have you, even underwear. That's why you should learn guitar.
You have an underwear thing tonight.
I'm digging a hole to put that joke into. I'm just burying it is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the low-hanging fruit of the evening.
Underwear. All right.
Yes.
I do like some underwear, I guess, apparently. All right. So now I'm curious. So I'll go on Marketplace. Left-handed Slobber Boss. Now there's a couple on here again, but I'd be careful. Oh, and I did have a very awesome visit with Chadney. He was here for 4 days.
Oh, nice.
Left this morning. It was a excellent visit, and we drank a lot and had fun. So.
And did you remember to get him his favorite flavor of pudding?
Yeah, this dick.
Ew.
No, he drank pretty. He kept up. We had 2 decent nights of drinking and kept up pretty good. So, considering that the only time he ever drinks is when he comes here, I'm a bad influence. Okay. All right. What do I got here? This one's in Lethbridge, but wow. Tri-Ben. I don't know what Tri-Ben is. It looks cool. I can say that. So, yeah, it looks cool. But yeah, so that'd be my recommendation, bro. If you really want to borrow a bass, man, I will be more than happy to help you out there.
Oh, Tex, hello. And I've been watching a few trash movies, and if you're not here for the entire long haul of the show, then let us know right before you go, and I'll give you my trash movie recommendation of the week for you and you alone, good sir. How
That's
are you?
not how this works. If he wants the recommendations, he needs to stay here.
Okay, well, I'm going to give him this anyway.
First of all, fuck you!
What makes drink?
I do. I do. Actually, I haven't had protein powder in quite a while. I would, truth be told, I guess I'm still getting protein in protein drinks, like just the like pre-made muscle milks
Mm-hmm.
and like the protein bars. But I found I'm only eating them when I'm hungry. I'm not. I used to kind of force myself just to get the protein in me, but I'm like, I'm just gonna eat them when I'm hungry.
Good.
So, and yeah, thank you, Chad. We had a great set. If anyone is actually interested to go look, we played Tabor Cornfest on the 22nd. They're gonna actually have to recut the audio of the videos because they had music playing in between. So I got all copyrighted and stuff, which I'm interested to see if the artists get copyrighted. Because if you remember when Brody will remember this, when we recorded when Another Simple Solution went live on Facebook or on YouTube, we actually got a couple copyright things. Like it was us singing it. It wasn't even. I think we got one for every song, and it's like, wow, did we cover it that good that it thought it was actually like that was how I took it. Like we covered it that good. They were like, sweet, like and thank you, Brody. I got a lot of compliments for the band. I got a lot of guys. I had about 4 or 5 guys. I won't say a lot, but 4 or 5 people told me that was the best that Jared had sounded. I got a lot of compliments on Bulls on Parade.
Nice.
And I felt like I killed Bulls on Parade. I felt like the band, and it's funny until you're up there in a situation like that. I'm sitting there thinking as that like the bow wow, and as I'm building to the the come with me now. I'm just thinking like, hey, come on, Zach, let's go, Zach. Like I'm just thinking like in my head, like, 'cause I want to feel, and I'm like, and again, I just know the song. And Chad said I nailed all the lyrics. My phrasing was right. I didn't blow myself up or anything. So, yeah, that was probably my favorite song of the set was Bulls.
And you know who has blown up in a physical way?
Have you seen my wiener?
And yeah, Jared nailed that solo. Like it sounded great. Yeah. The crowd. So the crowd was so into Bulls. Like one of the guys, the sound guys, came out and was like jumping up and down, and recorded the song. Yeah, and like there was a young girl there. I think she was enjoying. But then yeah, when we did Bulls and there was a couple others, she had a Slipknot shirt on and she started recording us. So, but yeah, Bulls. I wish Rage had more than like I'm a Rage mark. So all their songs are awesome to me, most of them. But I wish they had more than just the 2 that everybody knew, because we can't do Killing in the Name of.
Well, you got to have the crowd pleasers every once in a while, aside from, what you want to do. It's just like when you're a director and you've been hired by a studio, you get 3 movies that you have to do for them, then you've got enough clout and money to do one for yourself. That's the trade-off.
Yeah. Well, and that is full disclosure, Teenage Dirtbag. Because I hate singing it. Cole hates drumming it, but everybody loves it. So it's like, okay, we're just gonna do it. Yeah. So yeah.
And before we get off the topic of the bass, I found this, and of course I had to cut out the audio, but I don't think I've ever seen a 17-string bass before, but apparently the bass player for ZZ Top has one. And there it is.
Oh, that's the new bass player. I can't think of his freaking name. Cornette was just talking about him. He was their guitar tech. But that's just ridiculous. That's just asinine. Like, please fuck off.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
please, no one comment with, "Oh, you got Optimus Prime's dick in your hand." Her.
I'm guessing there was a lot of you have Optimus Prime's hand in your dick.
I didn't.
I
Look
don't
at
know
them.
why you went there. I don't know why. Are you into
Dicks.
some weird? Do you make your girlfriend dress up like Optimus Prime?
Maybe. Why?
Okay.
I want a
And then do you
hero in
play?
my bed.
Do you play? So do you play? You got the touch. You got the power. Yeah. Is that what you
Yeah.
play when you make
Yeah.
sweet, sweet love?
Yes,
Awesome.
and
I love it.
I got it on my phone and I pause it right before the yeah, so that when I climax,
Yeah.
I press play. Yeah, just makes it that much better.
Now, which version do you actually use? The Stan Bush one, or do you use the one from Boogie Nights with Mark?
Bush all the way,
All the
baby.
way. Bush, always Bush.
Bush. Yeah.
Stick to Bush. Yeah. So
We're going-
I know the chocolate pudding mask is when you. I'm guessing the burglar mask is when you put your nuts in pudding and then slap it into his face and giving him a bandit mask. Yeah.
Which one are you talking about? The Michael Bay Transformers or the 1986 Transformers? Which,
Yeah.
for
Which
me,
movie?
will always be the one that's right here.
Yeah, always. Like, we were such marks for it. Maybe this is more me because I bought it. Remember, we went down to we did a Prince George run. I bought the VHS of the Transformers movie, and then we went down 2 weeks later on payday again, and I found the DVD and bought that too because we had it in the house. We would watch it all the time.
Oh, good. The soundtrack by Vince DiCola, great stuff. The Autobot Decepticon battle, that track, that's on YouTube. Well, the whole soundtrack is on YouTube. Listen to that particular track and try and follow the bass line. I guess for intermediate or advanced beginner, it's not too tough to do, but it's great just to listen to. Oh. Bad touch, Tex.
Anyways, hello, Van. I was like, I don't even know what to say anymore. See, Dr. Nick knows what the Arabian sang. That I didn't say that they called that on the Howard Stern, so it's what Sal Governale called it, was the Arabian sand goggles. Wait, no, that was the pudding mask. The Arabian sand goggles is just when you take your nutsack and put one testicle in each of her eyeballs and pull your sack over her nose. That was the Arabian sand goggles. I didn't write this shit.
How do people have that much time on their hands and that much space in their heads that they come up with this stuff?
I don't know. It's also like a good question how they come up with some of these names.
Yeah.
Right? Like, anyways, let's just move along. Speaking of things that we didn't write, we'll go through this quick because there's a lot of movies, but I'm glad Tex is here. I wish Frankie was here, but he's probably off doing some business. So 100 best movies of the 90s that it does not include Shawshank and Titanic.
Even though that's a picture of Tim Robbins from Shawshank.
I will say that, and I said this after I did, and I totally didn't mean it as a joke when I said, I'm like, Titanic shouldn't even be on the list of best movies because there's a giant hole in it. And I went, hold on. That was no pun. No pun was meant to be intended there, but I just kind of went with it. So thank you. I'm here till 9:00.
And thank you very much, Ben, for liking us on Facebook.
And that is my fellow lead singer of Rebels and Angels, Ben. Their set was killer. I made sure to be in the beer garden so I could watch. They sounded awesome. Everyone thought they sounded great. And here's hoping for Ass opening up for Rebels and Angels next year. As a matter of fact, you'll also see if you do go watch my set or our set from Friday night, I wore my Rebels and Angels shirt on stage for that. So,
hey, Sling Blade, that's Casey's biography.
Yeah, the Casey story.
Okay.
All right, first movie, Eat, Drink, Man, Woman.
Haven't seen it yet, but it's on a list of movies like the best from the 90s, and that's on there.
Okay, we're going to go through this. There's 100 of them. So, Shortcuts,
Don't think
That's
I've
a-
seen it yet.
That's a whole bunch of fucked up in one picture, especially in '93. Robert Downey Jr. and fucking Penn. Woo! Oh,
All the drugs were done that
yeah,
day.
all of
Yeah.
them. Happiness.
Oh, this is messed up. Todd
I-
Solondz is the director.
Yes.
Oh, ass killed it in Soviet
Thanks, man.
Russia. Ass kill
Ass killed it.
you.
Ass kill you. I have ass NWO shirts. What size do you need? I do, actually. He saw a couple of them. So Chug, oh my god. Chug King Express.
Again, that's on my list. So I haven't seen it yet.
I'll message you after the show, Brody. A Bronx Tale, awesome. I've
remember
seen
it.
that. You don't. I vaguely remember it, but I
Mm.
remember the scene where Robert De Niro's kid doesn't point out, that guy, like, doesn't put out Chaz Pulmonaire, whatever. Are you home, bro? Are you still home? Days confused. So me and Chad watched this Saturday Friday after we came home after we were intoxicated. I could watch this probably every 6 months and not get tired of it. Like, it was over. I'm like, oh, it's over already. I so enjoy this movie still.
And it's a movie that does not have gunfights or explosions or the quick push-ins of a character saying a cool line, but it's still a great movie.
I'm glad they never did a number 2.
Yes.
Just, Shakespeare in Love, didn't care to see it. All right. Magnolia. No, I didn't see it. Not gonna see it. All right.
I saw it once. That was enough.
Before Sunrise.
Good movie. Good character movie. Yep.
Small Town. The Small Town.
Haven't seen it yet.
Okay. The Promise.
Doesn't sound familiar.
King of the Hill.
Haven't seen it yet, but I think that's a Steven Soderbergh. Yes, it is a Soderbergh film. That's on my list too.
30 a Day. Let's get through these. Richard III. Nobody's
Fool. I saw that. That was good.
Okay. Husbands and Wives.
Woody Allen. Yeah.
Yeah. A Little Princess. All right. Should we just skip to the chase here? Good Lord. Let's just skip. Central Station. Joy
Click
Luck
on them
Club.
all.
Let's just go like this. Do like top 20 here. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Quiz show. Being John Malkovich. What a weird movie.
Great though. Love it.
Yeah. Toy Story 2. Awesome. It was great. Fargo. Awesome.
Great.
American Beauty. Awesome. Even though you realize that he is now. Forrest Gump was awesome. Secrets and Lies. Never saw.
Very good movie. The director is Mike Lee. He has a very interesting process when he makes movies. I highly recommend his movies.
Truman Show. Yeah.
Loved it.
Silence of the Lambs. Amazingly good. LA Confidential was good.
Yep.
Lion King was awesome. Never seen A Brighter Summer Day.
Never saw it.
Okay. Close Up. Nope.
Never saw it.
Beauty and the Beast. Saw it. Enjoyed it. Okay, she said Shawshank wasn't on here. This is the #1 movie of the 90s. Shut up. Saving Private Ryan. Very good movie.
Good
Toy
movie.
Story, the first one. Excellent. Goodfellas. Excellent. And The Three Colors Red. Never saw it.
I have. It's a trilogy. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Pulp Fiction. Awesome. Schindler's List. Yeah, it was a great movie.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Fargo
was
good.
Fargo. Hi. I like me some Fargo.
It was good. There was a wood chipper in it, and I like me a wood chipper.
I like the smell it makes when it shoots the wood everywhere. And it's like, hey, it smells good.
Now, Fargo had the best wood chipper scene up until Tucker and Dale versus
Tucker
and Dale versus
Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Yes, I completely agree with that.
I'm gonna call him Tuck and Dale now.
Well, truth be told, has there been another? I mean, there was one in American Horror Story 84. But like, was there another movie Wood Chipper? Yeah, no, Jurassic Park. Yeah, that's kind of effed up. Actually, now that you say that. What do you got? Your turn.
I don't know if Casey is still here, but happening right now on Casey's channel. He's doing stuff as usual with regards to video games. He is doing Atari 2600, interesting. Nintendo Game Boy, awesome. Sega Game Gear, Sega Saturn, nice. He's mixing it up. He's not doing the same thing, which is excellent. And that's what's happening right now on Casey's channel. Very consistent. If it's not 2 a day, it's 1 a day. So if you average it out, he's uploading something every day.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Good for you, Casey.
Oh, In Your House. I think I saw that one. Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, keep the content going, bud.
And I jumped off the diet wagon again.
Only
because, and I bounced back pretty quickly, and I will get to that, the reasons for that pretty soon. Jesus, again, Killing Zoe. That's the third time in probably 5 years you've mentioned that film. It's okay, but it's not, to me, a mind blower. Independent, yeah, big movies, but
top 100 though. That's what they're like.
I don't know.
And that's all to the, again, these lists are totally subjective, right? We always say that. We always say, like, whenever we go through a guitar list or a drummer list or whatever we go through, right? It's all subjective into the eye of the beholder, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So when I voluntarily jumped off the wagon, it was because I had these. Have you had them?
Diabetic, so no.
Oh, bro. And I don't say that lightly. Bro, they're so good. My mouth gasmed over and over and over again. They were that good. Caramel.
So maybe I'll buy a pack and I'll have one and give the other one to the wife can't eat that shit. So I guess I'll just have to eat both.
What you'll have to do is buy a pack, nibble on it a little bit each day so it doesn't spike the old insulin.
Does it look like I have self-control?
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Right. See, these are the stories that I just... Oh. Quentin Tarantino says he has no desire to watch Toy Story 4. I didn't realize we were asking Quentin Tarantino if he was going to watch a child's cartoon, but all right.
This is the world we live in.
I know. I got another one of these I'm interested in. I've not looked at this because the first picture I'm going at is, this is dumb, but all right. 23 top movies that are all-time classics but flopped at the box office. So I saw the Speed Racer and I'm like, I tried watching the Speed Racer with the kid and I didn't enjoy it at all. Did we talk about this on this show? Was the woman who sued? No, that was on the Kevin Nash podcast. A woman in Florida sued Reese's because the chocolate didn't actually look like pumpkins.
Oh, under the false advertising
Yes,
banner,
it didn't look like the pumpkin. So, all right.
Oh.
John Carter, I did not enjoy at all. Anyone?
John Carter. I did not see it.
Yeah, to me, it felt like it was just a Tomb Raider, like male Tomb Raider. It was dumb. Again, I didn't like Speed Racer. I watched it with the kid. I couldn't get into it. So I don't know if anyone else did. I did not get into it. Steve Jobs. I never watched it.
It was decent. There were 2 Steve Jobs movies around this time. This one might have been the better of the 2.
Okay. Mulholland Drive.
Good, weird movie. Of course, it's
weird.
From David Lynch.
But I didn't think it was bad. Like, it was bad in the theater, they're saying. Yeah, Office Space. Yeah, it was bad in the theater, but it is a good movie. I will. Yeah.
It's a classic movie.
Yeah. Bottle Rocket, I never saw.
Yeah, I think this is Wes Anderson's directorial debut. Strange but good movie.
Okay. Serenity. That too.
Good movie. I never watched the TV show, but this was a good movie.
Okay. King of Comedy.
Great movie.
Okay, but it's saying that it bombed in theaters.
Yeah.
The Master, I never saw.
Oof.
Okay. Idiocracy.
Whatever
that word is.
how does that bomb in the theaters? It's such a good movie.
Yeah, I knew this one did. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I knew this one did not do good.
Which is strange because I've seen that movie 3 times.
I liked it.
Yes, it's very good. It's fun.
And then Clue, I've never seen Clue.
Oh, you are missing out so hard.
And Rocky, okay, now, to be fair, I think Rocky Horror Picture Show gets the love now because everyone likes making fun of it.
Mm.
I don't think it's necessarily that it's a great movie. I think everyone just likes making a lot of fun with it. So
it's fun to dress up and go to the theater. Yeah.
Brazil?
Fucking awesome Terry Gilliam film from 1985 starring Jonathan Pryce. This is great.
Well, and again, that's what they're saying. They're great movies, but bombed in the theater. The Iron Giant. I enjoyed the Iron Giant. Cohen liked it.
Haven't seen it yet.
I never saw it in the theater though, because I was 19 and I was too busy, drinking. Blade Runner, yeah, everyone knows that one, bombed, but
yeah, for some strange reason. Yeah.
And then I never saw the new Blade Runner. It just didn't interest me.
I liked it. The set deck is amazing.
Okay.
And speaking of set deck, I saw Alien Romulus over the weekend. Love that movie. Great movie. Excellent movie.
In anticipation, because I'm not going to the theater. Yeah, it just popped up, Ryan. I rewatched the first Alien. Mm-hmm. It still holds up. It's still awesome. So, I'm just waiting until it gets released at home because, again, I'm not comfortable in theaters. So, again, Fight Club, bombed. But, again, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I think so, too, Van. I think we need more cornholing, to be honest with you. Yeah, so I'll do a quick bob in tomorrow to say, what's up? And then I'll leave because I don't want to know anything about it. I've done a really good job of avoiding all the spoilers, so.
Most likely they will have spoilers because I think Frank saw it over the weekend and Jeremy's probably seen it already. So yes, spoiler heavy.
It does say spoiler review on it.
Great movie. Can't say enough good things about it. If you can see it in the theater, do please.
Yeah, it's funny, because these are all bombs.
What?
Interesting. Citizen, yeah, wow. Huh. Wow.
Wizard of Oz bombed in the theater.
Yeah. Yep. Wow. Its original run only grossed $3 million.
Only $3 million.
Okay. A solid $3 million, but the high production costs. I mean, it wasn't as it wasn't as good. So I get it.
Wow.
You want to know what? I do not expect that or expect anything different from Tex.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a surprise. Tex wanted people to die. No way.
Okay, I got a question. And so this is totally a Canadian thing then. Because says the US top. And I won't go into this. This is what top one-hit wonders. Now, they have Tom Cochrane down here for Life is a Highway. That is obviously a U.S. thing because he's had a lot of hits in Canada, a lot. Mm. So, yeah, I was just looking. I just wanted to see really quick what the songs were. But, anyways, continue or start.
It's more of an analogy or a metaphor, Van, not something you think you can actually do.
Okay, it's your turn to babble for a while. I keep fucking taking everything over, so.
Yes, it is. So you had mentioned this idea that if a man cannot choose his partner by their weight, then a woman cannot choose their partner by their height. So, little hope. But then you saw A New Hope, and your hope was restored. But then the Empire struck back.
See what you did there.
Yes. So I have an actual video of that.
Matter?
Yeah.
But a guy can't change his height, right?
You're right, a guy can't change his height. But me, though...
If you're judging guys based off of height, then we gotta judge based off of weight. So. What? Right here. For what?
I've seen that video.
And there you have it.
He's lucky he didn't get punched in the face. I'm just saying, like, he's
I don't go to bars, so I can't relate. Because if I did, I'd be like Nicolas Cage from Deadfall and scream, "Fuck!" as I'm walking out.
just like that.
Yes, yes.
Fuck. So
Terrible movie. Highly recommend it. Nicolas Cage was the best thing about it. But you know she's going to add dressing to that salad, which will completely defeat the point of said salad.
she's gonna eat it, drink Diet Coke, and like, I can eat whatever I want now, right?
It cancels itself out, right?
Yeah.
The chewing of the food and the little
I think that's how
calories.
that works, isn't it?
Yes.
I
And
think, anyways.
speaking of consumption, jugs of piss.
Got a toilet? You got a bathtub? Yeah. I got fucking jugs of piss. I got piss. Wanna go dump it?
I think you sent that to me.
I totally sent that to you. Yeah.
What the
I totally sent that to you.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That could have been one of those AI generated faces. I don't think so, but it could.
I don't think so either, because that was kind of terrifying. I remember the first time I watched it, I'm like, oh my God. Like, oh my jeez. So
You dream of whales, or is that a metaphor?
Speaking of whales, did you see the video of that? They're at a Taylor Swift concert and she's about to start singing. They got the camera on this very festively plump woman, and she goes to scream. And as she screams, it's a tugboat goes off. It's like, "Brrr." Oh my God.
Yes, you sent that to me. I couldn't play it because of copyright.
Because of copyright. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a. That was some good shit, pal.
And for anyone who's going to scream offense to any of this, here is a super British woman on being offended.
Nobody has the right to live their lives being protected from offence or from insult or from hurt feelings. It is an occupational hazard of living in society. And if you really can't take it, become a hermit.
I love it.
I'll take becoming a hermit for everything, Alex.
That is true too. So, I sent you this video, and I've seen more and more of these, and this came up in conversation, and I hope I'm not using it before you were going to use it. But it gets on Instagram. I can't get the full screen, but I want everyone to, if you can't read that, it says POV, me sobbing outside a business because there's no gender neutral bathrooms. Like, look at this. I took time to record a video to make sure to cry because I'm so upset.
Here, I'll play something that might fit.
Okay, now, anyone would be saying, "Oh, you're being unkind," and you're being this person is doing this because they want attention. That's exactly what this is. You know, this is the same type of person that I saw. They're working as a barista, and it says, "I have a degree in queer studies and some other bullshit." Graduation certificate. God. And I don't belong here. And this guy pops and goes, "Yeah, you do." Like, That's the problem. Like these people need to stop going to school and getting degrees that mean nothing. Me and Chadney talked about this. Like, if you're going to history, okay, you're going to get a history degree with probably the intention of being a school teacher and teaching history. What if you were to go get a gender study or queer study degree? What doors is that going to open for you? And that is a legit question. What doors would it open for somebody?
I think something like that, even in this day and age, there should be a backup plan. So if you're going to get a gender studies degree, then you should first learn how to weld or code.
Mm-hmm. How to get all the bitches?
Yeah, philosophy majors. Now
Yeah.
we have AI who will come up with that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
the best thing you can do with a philosophy degree is maybe write lyrics for songs and hopefully sell a lot of them for some money.
Okay, I think, for everyone that has children here. Yeah. Yes. What are people's feelings about no cell phones in school anymore? Yield the floor to, I know the Reverend has, I don't know if both his kids are still in school. I think his oldest has graduated, if I'm not mistaken. But anyone that has children in school, I'm curious about what their thoughts are about no more cell phones in school. I think it's good as a dad who just had his son graduate. The excuse we heard a lot was, well, I need to get a hold of my kid, then call the office.
Yeah.
I knew your son was still in school. I wasn't sure if they both were. Yeah, call the office. Get a hold of your kid the way that our parents used to get a hold of us.
And then it's over the loudspeaker. So and so to the office, please.
Yeah. And then, but it's gonna put stress on the kids because everyone will be like, oh, like, what did you do? Like, but
yeah, leave them in the locker along with the firearms. Good idea. I'm all for that. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to be one for to say the firearms should probably stay at home.
Yeah, but in a school shooting, you got to be able to rip open your locker door and load up like you're in Doom and just start blasting away. Yeah, be the hero that we didn't see it. What was it, Uvalde? Anyone with me on that one? No? All right.
No.
What does Van have to say?
Our parents called the office.
We used to be a proper country. So that's the barometer, hey?
Yeah,
we've fallen so far because of that.
Now, I am totally guilty of this. I hope I'm not the only one. I am totally guilty of this. I'm like, well, I better see who this line cheating dirty crackhead is. I 100% am guilty of this. 100.
And I quote Dick Masterson when I say, what's the can situation? Meaning cup size.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you got some tig old biddies and like, well, maybe a crackhead, but what a set of chugs.
When every kid does school on a laptop. Oh, modern problems require modern solutions.
Which, now that's going to be interesting for them to tackle, because then does it turn into, because they can still message each other on the computers. Now, is that the issue? Like, I wonder what, but then again, if they're doing all their, every kid's doing their school at a laptop, I'm wondering if they, have like, what was that firewall or shit? Remember back in school, they had the firewall so you couldn't look at inappropriate pictures at school.
Oh yeah, this was back in the 90s. Yeah.
Net nanny.
Yeah.
Net nanny. It was the nanny that is netting.
And look what nanny we got here with us now.
All right. She was such a naughty nanny.
What's that can situation like? And Alex Jones.
Yeah, we need pictures just to know the can situation. I feel like I've been asking those for a long time. And hey, and mine and Alex's birthday is coming up. I'm just putting that out there. Now it says happy birthday, like, and I said it, Scottish cans. Just saying. So.
We know about the fanny. I mean, I've been to, not Ogrish, I've been to rotten.com and I've seen people with their faces ripped off. And that was pretty much the same thing. So nothing new there, but thanks.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
Now I know this is not a real person.
Yeah, pictures or it didn't happen.
This is not a real person.
We need proof.
Nope.
We need proof. Proof or it didn't happen. So.
Is that code for something?
Yeah, I feel like we're being doxxed right now.
To build off of what you were, the point you were getting at with the last video, you sent me a Joey Swole video or commentary.
I did.
You did. This was a while ago, and it's in here somewhere. Yes. Yes, here we go. And
oh yeah.
So gyms only for certain people because there's so many straight cis men at the gym. Well, depending on the behavior of these straight cis men, I can almost, agree with you. But with the point Joey's about to make, no, I don't agree.
No, we absolutely do not. We do not need segregated gyms. And let me get this straight. You're panicking because of some straight men, but you have time to set up your camera to film yourself panicking? Seriously? The whole world is so set on trying to divide everyone, make everybody hate each other, think that we're all different. And I know you're probably just posting this as rage bait to get some views on social media, but keep that nonsense out of the gym. The gym is one community. It doesn't matter your race, your gender, your sexuality, your politics, your religion. As long as you respect and support others, you're going to get the same back. Everyone is welcome at the gym. And if you truly, truly feel this way, maybe what you need is a home gym. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Well said. And I'm going to say this, and this is not a dig at women, or it may be construed as this, but they tried that. They had these gyms called curves. Notice how they're not around anymore?
Yeah.
Right? Because number one, there wasn't enough women to go there. Number two, all you white bitches do everything possible not to lift fucking weights. We have seen the videos from your banging sticks on the ground to banging sticks on balls to being attached to a tether to look like Peter fucking Pan. We have seen all the bullshit fucking exercises that you do to avoid lifting weights. Now, that being said, there's a pretty high amount of women that work out of my gym that lift weights.
Same
so
here.
It's not saying that's all women, but there are too many fucking middle-aged women out there that are working out, which it's awesome you're working out. But, pick up a weight. And again, yeah, we don't need to divide the gym. We don't need, again, I like helping people. If I see someone struggling or they're not sure, I've seen people lost in there all the time. I do my best to make everybody feel as comfortable as they can in the gym. I do my best. So if someone has a question or someone's I told the story about that kid that was doing chest flies on the cables, and it was like, it's like, okay, lung blood, you need to relax. And his buddy's like, thank you. Because I could tell his buddy was trying to tell him. Right. So yeah, we're a community. So. Hold on, I gotta play a video here, but I gotta get.
I fucking hate everyone. I don't have that video anymore, but I should just for text.
Yeah, yeah. And really, and I, truth be told, I'm as a big dude in the gym, people don't give a fuck that you're big in the gym. They don't care. So. I can't do it because there's music.
What the fuck?
There it goes.
That's great.
Oh shit, son. To it. Yeah, okay, you got young nephews, so I'm fine with that. Of course, there comes an age where, again, like, you don't want to see people getting hurt. If Deegan, hey, we had, I won't dox her on here, but there was a girl who played lacrosse with us. She could hit any dude just as hard as any dude could hit any dude. They're out there. So yeah, I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but that's awesome. Like, but yeah, this whole we need to separate gyms. No, they tried that and it didn't work out. So I'm just putting that out there. So
one of the gyms that my girlfriend used to go to, they had a women's only section. They still do. I don't know how popular or populated it is. I don't walk by it, but she never went there. Not into that section. She always went into the mixed section because it was a bigger section, had way more equipment.
oh. Yeah, imagine the women's section is just all covered in dirt because nobody goes there.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find other cool stuff. What else have you got?
The usual stupid people, Karens.
Oh, do we got lots of gym things? I feel like we need some more metal or more like gym stuff. We got lots of gym shit.
We have gym things.
Are we going to get our El Champion?
Yes.
All right, we get El Champion.
And stupid. Stupid people.
Ooh, I like it. I like it with macho.
We're going to start with the Brazilian ego lifter known as El Campeón, I think.
Campeón. El Campeón.
Yeah. He's from Brazil.
Is he? Oh.
And here he is on the calf raise. And mute. Look at that. Look at how many plates he's got. And he's putting on
3
fucking belts.
Oh. Whoops.
So
for some reason, I turned on my sorry. Someone wants to send me a message.
So he appears to have 24 45-pound plates. 24 times 45 equals 1,080 pounds. Now, if all the heavy weight that this guy was lifting had a positive effect on his body, bro would be ginormous, but he's not. And that is a testament to this is incorrect. Don't do it. Please don't do this. Now, look at his shoes. I think those are steel toes.
Yeah, they look. Yeah, well, I mean, he has to wear the steel toes in case he drops these weights on his feet. Okay, so I just got a message from some random user named Sue Marriott, who is new to Facebook and has 12 friends. All right, and her profile was just updated now. So let's see what ISIS wants today.
Wow, that's got to be so real, bro. And I bet she's hot
know.
AF, bro. She wants you, bro.
Yeah,
Get
she
it, bro.
does. She totally wants me, bro. I love
Awesome,
effing with
bro.
these people. I love it. Like I had one message me a couple weeks ago. Hi, this is the Japanese girl that you met. And I'm like, tits her, get the fuck out. And right away it's like, oh, she just met. She liked our video too.
Yes, she did. Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate the viewership. But we've got a hot foreign lady already.
Oh, she's liking all our videos. Wow.
Nice. I did not see Andrew Tate's laughable bulge because that is not something I look for in my daily life.
No.
But this is now something that I do look for, is the El Campeón doing
Yep.
weightlifting things.
Yes, I do. It's on my ego lifting thing all the time.
Now, I will give him credit. He is moving the weight. That is not easy to do. It's not easy to get it up, quote unquote, giggity, as he is.
She did put a message. I can't get to message you anymore. Can you do that?
Just reply with yes and then block. No.
Let's get what? Yes.
Andrew Tate's vag.
I'm too
is my
busy
new-
still looking at that French dude's fucking hog that knocked that bar off in the high jump. That's a specimen. Like an iguana stuffed in a freaking mankini.
That was terrible.
We're
I'm
not
not
even on the right
sure.
video.
I'm not sure if the sharing of this Brazilian ego lifter's videos is to egg him on, or if someone actually thinks, yeah, this is a cool guy that we should all look to be like, or if it's a cautionary tale. I don't know.
I don't know. And and maybe at this point, at this point, you're really hoping that he's just trolling people.
No, I don't think he is.
Yeah, how can you be upset with that? Like, my hog just cost me a gold medal. I would be a little upset. But, like, dude, look at the size of your hog. You know, like, it'll be okay.
And you know who's got a great big hog, metaphorically speaking, on the internet? Infinite Elge Intensity. He is on YouTube. He has his own website, which I will get to in a bit. And I have stolen this clip from one of his videos. So shout out to Infinite Elge Intensity. And this is all about how not to do
And
deadlift.
cocaine on her shirt. She could be a floundering fitness YouTuber's female girlfriend someday. All lined up. And the coke fiend blew it because her hips shot up. That fupa front and foobar back. I bet when she's high on the gram, it's not in her quarter squat footage. She needs to make like a drug mule and use her ass to help her move those kilos. All these iron addicts deadlifting with rounded backs are causing the new crack epidemic.
So good when it comes to roasting people. But did you see how she was doing the lift? Now, a rounded back, definitely not what you want to do. You got to drop the hips.
Yeah.
And do not hitch. This is what hitching is. When the heels come up off the ground, that is hitching. That is stupid. And then when she goes back down, she pretty much drops it, which is what you are not supposed to do because it is called a dead lift, which means you lift it from the ground at a dead stop. You do not bounce it using momentum. This is how you destroy your back.
And the weight, you asshole.
Jesus.
Oh, crap. There was something I wanted to talk about after we're done here. I forgot all about it. Hold on, I got to delete my stalker first. All right.
Thanks for the view, I guess.
Okay, so what's okay? So this story popped up, and I did some looking because this popped up on Global News.
Okay.
So this is this isn't Palestine, but this is that same general area of the world. Okay. Taliban bans women's voices barefaced from public in new restrictive laws. Life as a woman in Taliban-ruled Afghanistan just got even more restricted as the government ministry enacted new laws, vice and virtue in the country, banning women's voices and uncover faces from public life. The laws issued Wednesday by the Ministry of the Propagation of Virtue and Prevention of Vice, which was established in 2021 after the Taliban seized control of Afghanistan. That was the year the U.S. military and the Western allies pulled out, including Canada, leaving behind a power vacuum which was filled by the militant group. Many Afghans who worked there, blah, 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 blah. So the new rules were laid out on a 114-page document that covers vast aspects of everyday life, according to the Associated Press, which viewed the document. This marks the first formal declaration of virtue laws in Afghanistan since the takeover. Inslahal, we assure you, is that its Islamic law will be great help in promotion of virtue. We'll get the fuck to it. All right. It is now mandatory for women to veil their entire bodies, including their faces, at all time in public to avoid temptation and tempting others. This means that the common Islamic head covering, the hijab, which covers the hair and neck but not faces, is no longer considered appropriate. Women are also forbidden from singing, reciting, and reading aloud in public, as a woman's voice is deemed intimate and should not be shared but not be heard. It is unclear if speaking is also banned. Breaking these rules could result in a warning, confiscation, or detention for up to the confiscation of property or detention for up to 3 days. The ministry has already been enforcing similar moral requirements that say it has detained thousands of people for violations. It is also, where did I see this? Okay, oh, here's another thing. So all this crazy shit going over there that we're all about, hey, everybody's equal around the world, right? 2022, the governmental group banned women from attending school after the 6th grade, when previously women could attend high schools and universities.
But at least they know how to cook, right?
Right? There was another one here. Taliban also banned women from working at non-governmental organizations, the NGO, in 2022. Other women who spoke to the Global News said her family has plunged into poverty and that she had to give up her job at the NGO. She is not allowed. She's not allowed to talk to any men except for her family or her husband. So, apart from the new restrictions for women, laws were also passed Wednesday that bans playing music and bar men from shaving their beards, as well as skipping prayer and religious fasts. Have fun with that, guys. Holy crap. Holy crap. Wow.
I think when it's time for us to end the show, we're going to invite Tex and Van on at the same time. We're going to let them say whatever they want, and then YouTube is going to cut us off and delete the channel. And that'll be that. That is so messed up.
Yep. Yeah.
Van, what do you mean if you ever get invited back? We didn't invite you on, but you're welcome to come on.
We love that you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
yes, there is an American version of that called the 2025 Project.
Yeah, but see, the Taliban has put it into effect in Afghanistan. So, all right, cue Cohen's future stepmom. All right, so music's off for this. Actually, I think we can go because there's no music. I don't believe this is a motorcycle. Now, we always hear about be safe from motorcycles. Watch out for motorcycles. Watch out for motorcycles. Now, these are the guys that fuck it up for everybody else. And watch his awesome reaction to the police. Remember, we got to be biker safety. You got to be biker.
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
We need to call police.
No, we're good. We're good.
What are you?
No, but I have them.
Here, get my number. Get my number. I'll pay everything.
No, that's not the point. Okay, I need to
Please.
call now.
No, please don't. Please don't. Please.
No,
Please don't.
I have to
Please,
follow the
please,
law.
please don't. Please.
You are the witness.
Please don't. Please. Please don't. Please. Please.
No.
I'm asking you, God forbid. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
Oh, you're not very gangster now, are you? So, yeah, that's your fuck around and find out. Watch out for bikers. Bikers need to be safe. Bikers. You know? Like, ugh. I hate both sides.
Yeah. So do we. I didn't save that picture to share on the show that you sent to me about triggering both sides. But yeah.
Yeah, I got that on my. I'll see if I find it. Did I send that to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. I like stuff like that. No. I will say now we got a bunch of people in here, and this is a legit thing, and we don't need to play the video. But I saw a video of Jelly Roll, and he's talking about how like jail and like, where he's from in Tennessee, like it's a pretty strict. Like if you fuck up even as a kid and do something stupid, and you don't go to jail for life, you're still kind of fucked up. But he did say that jails, or the whole like catching people drinking and driving. He's like, if it wasn't just a shakedown, you would have basically, you know, a breathalyzer on the side of the like at the bar, so people didn't get in their vehicle. You wouldn't be 2 kilometers down the road, or around the corner, waiting for them to get in. And to even have the chance to back out of their vehicle and hit somebody, you'd be right there, like, hey, breathalyzer, so you're not driving. So I never thought of it that way, but I like it.
Harris Hags. Awesome. Never heard that before. How did it get to this? It was inevitable that it would get to this. And in another 50 years, we will be living in the sunless hellscape that you saw in the Matrix, the desert of the real.
I agree. Yep, pretty much agree.
Luckily, most of us will be dead.
Yes, most of us will be gone and stuff. Oh, I got another one to show you. Ha! Okay, so last week, it's this one. Shit. Okay, I thought this was. All right. I can't make this big. I hate that. Wonder if I can. How do you when you show a video? How do you do your videos? You like save them?
Yeah, I save them to my computer and then I click on present and then video file.
Okay, let's see if I can do that here, because I like this goes after the Star Wars that I shared last week.
Oh yeah.
I can't do that. It's only a minute, so. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do this. Hold on, I forgot to do this. We gotta go out on Mike Cohen's mom. Sorry. That was your fuck around and find out moment. All right. Okay. I might have even shared this with you, but I don't think I did. So this is The Lion King. In 1 minute.
Simba. 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 Simba.
Right?
Brilliant.
I'm so glad you got a kick out of it. I love that thing.
Hulk Hogan talking about body slamming. Did he do that when he appeared at the RNC, or is this something different? Because I'm pretty sure I listened to Hulk at the RNC.
Yeah. I don't know. Was there something different? Oh.
Heather Clem?
Yeah, so Bubba the Love Sponge had a really hot dime piece wife that Hogan fucked. That was the whole Gawker thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then, Gawker got sued for it, of course. And then that was the end of that. So
Gawker got destroyed.
They actually did. Here, like she was, well, she might even still be a beautiful woman, but Oh, there she is. Yep, there she is. Yeah, brother. 24-inch pythons protecting the world, brother. This is her.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Has she done anything else?
No.
Oh,
Just
that's
for strictly for research purposes.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah. So yeah.
She needs to be the Secretary of Defense.
Yeah, of my wiener.
So before I forget, and I usually do forget, Infinite Edge Intensity has his own website, infiniteedgeintensity.com, where he sells t-shirts. Here is page 1 of page 3 of them t-shirts. So he loves to poop on CrossFit. Cross shit, bad form is the norm. I swear he had one where it was CrossFit equals no gains, which is true. And of course, he's got the cat doing the deadlift. But the reason I'm sharing this is because on page 3, there's this. You've played Oregon Trail. See, it's Fat Guy approved.
Yeah, that is definitely Fat Guy approved.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I love it. That is definitely Fat Guy approved. Just so you know, I blocked our stalker. So.
Oh, now you know what's hilarious? They don't have small or 2XL, but they got an XL. Yeah.
I feel that they missed an opportunity there. And really, when he goes to 2XL, I have a feeling that super fat fucks would want to wear it. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not America. You got to have at least 4XL on there.
At least 6. I've seen some places sell up to 6.
Whoa.
They might as well just call that size tarp. Nice try, vegans. Best stop sign the one I ever saw was stop and someone underneath the road. Hammer time.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I
remember
keep
that one. Okay.
Around here seeing stop Harper and then stop Trudeau.
Yeah. So.
Oh, there was something else and I completely forgot. So that's a missed opportunity. Whoa.
Look at Sly. Look at that perm.
That kind of fits, actually.
Right?
Hey, thank you, Beverly Russell, for liking us on Facebook. Thank you so much. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Where you been?
No, I lost my thing. All right, so where are we at now? Well, yeah, of course we know that. Cheeky baby. He did the original Hakatui.
Yeah, I remember that.
Everybody knows that.
If Star Wars, where is it? It's here somewhere. If Star Wars was set in the Appalachians, and this is AI generated.
Oh, yes.
Brilliant.
Let's see your tits.
All right.
Like Alex's or well,
that'll be for next week, Dad. But yes, thank you. I like that back in the 80s, the leg drop was the finisher, but now you open a fight with a leg drop.
Pretty much, right? I gotta do that. Hold on. And isn't it awesome when you accidentally find like music that you didn't like an artist you really enjoy and you're like, oh, cool, and then you download it, and you're like, wow, I can't believe I missed this because it's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I had that happen. So for one of my selections here today, so just for next bipolar song list, but we don't got to go near that because we still got a couple videos to go. So
Yes,
Yeah.
of course you do. You
I need
a-
it too. I think it's pretty awesome, actually.
So that's something. Oh, if I could copyright it, I would. But I'm just going to throw it out there into the ether. A hillbilly Yoda bobblehead, and if that gets created, I will send one to Tex for him to put. And you know, Tex owns a pickup truck. You know,
Oh
he
yeah,
does.
all day.
Yeah.
I'd actually be really disappointed if he didn't, to be honest. So,
You know, I still have a Hotmail, and the reason being, one day somebody's going to email me and they're going to say, you've had your account for 40 years. Congratulations. We're going to give you $20.
hey, to be fair, yeah, I still have my Hotmail from when I was 15, 17. Like, I still have it. I like those.
You got to clarify. I got 2 trucks.
Hey! Hey! Motherfucker! I got 2! You get that shit straight. Honey, get my gun. I gotta go to Canada. Canadian bastards.
I'm saying it like it's an overt insult, and he's all, I got 2, thank you very much. He's all so proud of himself. I even got a toilet sitting in my front yard that I sit on every once in a while.
He's like, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, boy. I got 2, fucker.
I got a truck inside my truck. That's how.
There. I can see Texas in his big ass truck. He's got like a little tiny power wheel in it. This is my getting drunk truck.
Oh no, no!
And I'm still
don't
checking my
say
email. I still don't see Ginger's cantaloupes. Just saying. Just gotta put it out there.
She ruined the moment.
Reality hits you hard, bro.
You guys still stuck in there?
Yeah, it sure does, bro. Sure does.
Save it for Halloween.
Oh, we bought some cool new lights. Tex, we bought some like little lanterns that hang. We're gonna hang them in our yard because Kim's got some cool like torch looking ones. But we got some ones that hang out front because we got too many little assholes that destroy shit, so we don't put any blow up things on the front of our yard. So yeah. So yeah, we got some cool hangy lights. I'll take a picture once they're up. I ain't a pretty badass myself. I
found a YouTube channel last night that I want to share. Oh.
This is the worst day ever.
No.
The government totally sucks, you motherfucker.
Government regulated.
All right. Meaty wacky nipple Scotty Pisher wappy. Yeah. What I said. Motherfucker. All right, anyways.
All right, so I'm going to share this YouTube channel that I found last night. I watched 4 or 5 of this person's videos. They're great, very entertaining. I think it has to do with their accent. They're from Britain. So this is Josh Brett. He's got only 33 videos, but I'm pretty sure he's going to have a whole lot more in the years to come. How much muscle can you gain naturally is what I watched. The rise of toxic gym culture, for sure. Whatever happened to six-pack shortcuts, this is a really good one. The disturbing rise of diet zealots. I made mention of that, of cult diets or diet cultists in our description. And there was one more that I saw. Yes, there it is. The Legend of Z's. If you don't remember Z's, this weird, yeah, I guess it could be called weird now. Apparently he's a legend, but I only saw him as a goofy weirdo back in the day. This is worth watching if you've got 16 minutes.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, Josh Brett on YouTube. Really good.
Sweet. Oh, you know what we actually do need to do here sometime soon is we did talk about the 5 albums we'd have to. Was it the 5 albums on the desert island?
It was,
or 5
so
albums we just give to aliens.
No. It is, if I remember correctly, it has to do with aliens, but I think it was that if aliens came here, they selected the 2 of us, just like in that Nicolas Cage movie,
Face Off.
knowing to take us off the planet and then let the planet be destroyed. I think it was either what 5 albums would we take with us to listen to for all time?
So it's 5 albums and 20 songs.
That's it.
Okay, cool. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got my 5 albums. So
I haven't yet, but
no, I kind of was looking at my notes that I've had sitting here for a while. I'm like, oh, well, shit. See, because one of the notes was when Ryan was a host with you, and I was talking about how Ryan liked to talk about my balls. Yeah. And comparison is a thief of joy. Yeah, okay, cool. South will rise again. No, I like that. I'm waiting for it. There we go. It absolutely is not text. In full disclosure, I wouldn't even have a season on the 20 songs I'm taking.
Wow.
No, I don't mind. I will say, honestly, text, classic radio rock has killed ZZ Top for me. ZZ Top, AC/DC, yeah, because really, like you hear Metallica and stuff, but like I mean, when I was growing up, that was all that was on the rock stations. That's it. You didn't hear Metallica. You didn't hear. I've heard some Tool and stuff on the radios and some System now finally and shit. But it's like, yeah, like they weren't beat to death. So yeah. Oh, it's not mistreated. We know very much about ZZ Top. It's just, yeah, the rock stations have killed ZZ Top. I do like if every once in a while, like Under Pressure pops out on my phone, because I do have ZZ Top on my phone. Because a lot of the times at parties, my phone is the one that gets put on the speaker. So I have a very vast, wide music array of music. And yeah, like, but yeah, no. Anyways, do we have more videos? We haven't done our Karen yet.
That's right. And speaking of things that were beat to death,
Hey, can I interject with So apparently the reviews on that new Crow aren't going too well.
Ooh.
Shocking.
I think on the last review on The Harsh Truth, Frank had mentioned that there won't be any, pre-reviews or anything like that until the movie is released. Like no one can talk about it or comment on it, something like that. Dream Theater or Rush? I'll go with Rush. Thank you.
No, okay. If I'm gonna go with Rush, I do like me some Dream Theater, but I like more Rush. But I'm more if you're going for the theatric music, I'm like Opath. That's that's that. My drummer got me onto them, and I really enjoy their music.
I haven't listened to too much Dream Theater. But I'm still going to be alive for a while, so I'm sure I'll get into it at one point.
Mm-hmm.
But something else we're going to get into right now, Death Metal Karen.
Supervisor, now! Record the fuck out of this call and get me to a supervisor now! Do it!
Ma'am, there isn't anything that... Ma'am, there isn't any reason for me to... Ma'am...
What did she say?
Okay. Okay, ma'am. All right. Okay. Okay, give me.
Don't say another word to me! Transfer me now!
I'm gonna put you on hold, ma'am.
I like my favorite. The metal one is the Chick-fil-A girl or Wingstop. I just want Wingstop. Have you seen that when they add metal to it?
I don't think so.
Oh, I gotta see if I can find it. The Wingstop metal.
The best show on YouTube. You don't get out much, do you? But thanks.
Well, thank you. I really do appreciate that, Van. We really do, like, sincerely appreciate that. Dude, shut up. We're supposed to say that kind of stuff, remember?
I imagine Van is saying this because he's got to go. We appreciate you being here.
Yes,
Thank
Van,
you so
we
much.
really
You
do,
gotta
Van.
go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, probably maybe in shorts. I think that's where I found it last time. Wing. I want Wingstop. There, I want Wingstop metal. Okay, here it is. Okay, I think we can do this. I think it's just a guy drumming, so I think we'll be okay. Okay, hold on. There it is.
I fucking starving, Squid! What did you eat today? I ate nothing!
Oh. Oh, I should know her name. She that look when she's like reminds me of the what's her face from Sleepaway Camp.
Oh, yes, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember her name.
Tex is gonna beat us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm not Googling it. I'm trying to remember.
Tex is going to beat us like he beats his meat every time he thinks of her. That's what I was, because the last stream that the Harsh Truth did, it was the current and upcoming horror films for 2024. Strange Darling is the one I was looking for. Stream I'm looking forward to seeing as well. Yes, great. Thank you so much for reminding me of that.
Angela.
Yes.
I didn't look. Angela.
Over polished like a lot of shit. Yeah, we don't do that.
No, and I mean, and we have no delusions of grandeur. We don't, but it's like I remember I said to Alex, like if it were to hit, if all of a sudden it hit, it's like this is what it's staying like. If this is enough to make people go like, holy crap, we want to watch this show, then we're keeping it this way.
Yeah, because to start adding more stuff to it and try and make it more polished, that I think that would take away from what the show is, and that wouldn't make sense.
There's an interesting take from your father on Alien. That's the first one I've really seen of people I know that had that opinion.
It did take a lot, especially the set deck from Aliens and the atmosphere from the first one, but I think that helped it rather than detract. The original is still the best, and the sequel by James Cameron is very, very good as well.
Yeah, and that is on the list. I'm just holding off though until Alien comes to home, and then I'm gonna rent that, and then I will go continue on. Because I do have the list of like the order of the movies. So I didn't realize there were movies before. I should have watched Alien, but it's fine. So I can't remember what the order was. I know I sent it to Cole, and you can even tell me if I would really need to watch it. Where's that picture? Okay, so the first one is Aliens Earth, and then it's Prometheus, and then Alien Covenant, and then Alien, then Romulus, then Aliens, and Alien 3, and then Resurrection. So, oh, would you like to see? I won't send it to myself because we're getting near the end of the show, but I'll see if I can zoom in. This is my sister went to Metallica and Pantera. There's Pantera's drum kit.
Jesus.
That's Vinnie Paul and Dimebag on the bass drums. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, we're definitely not trying to be stars. We're just two average Canadians who I appreciate and get together with some buddies and one of my oldest friends and just bullshit.
Yeah. And we don't have catchphrases, really. We don't have gimmicks, really. We don't really have gimmicks, not really, kind of, but it's just for our amusement mainly. And we don't have, because we don't do videos, highly polished jump cuts, which is getting annoying.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, yeah, there's that.
I was going to say, I hadn't heard of Alien Earth.
Me neither. I hadn't either. That's why I was listing it. I hadn't heard of it either, but now I know. Okay. So,
Pantera with
that's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome. I'm okay with that.
Imagine if you got to see Domination played live.
Oh, and just
Ooh.
melt your brain. Just to
Speaking of melting your brain, I got one more, Karen. This is a news story.
Son for an illegal hold. Queen City News reporter Daniel Pierce spoke with the referee, sent flying.
This happened here at the Great Wolf Lodge in Concord Saturday, June 22nd. The referee told me it started like any other day until a parent allegedly made a bold decision viewed more than 20 million times online, landing him in legal trouble.
I bet you're wondering how I got here.
It's a tense moment now being used to send a message to parents who attend their children's
What's that?
I thought that was Mick Foley. Anyways, go ahead.
sporting events.
Maybe Mr. Hammond will learn from his failure as well.
The referee's name is Sean, but his TikTok username is the original Speed Turtle. Early this week, he posted this video allegedly showing the moment a parent decided he didn't like how Sean was calling the match.
Father was complaining, saying, you got poked in the eye, you got poked in the eye. He was kind of getting loud, but that's pretty normal.
The father of the wrestler dressed in white allegedly got upset when his son appeared to be poked in the eye. A few moments later, the wrestler in white appears to make an illegal move during the match when he holds onto the leg of the wrestler in red at an awkward angle.
They yell, and that's normal, but they don't normally come on the mat. If they come on the mat, they don't normally shove you. So I wasn't expecting that at all.
Sean filed charges in Cabarrus County against the father, later identified as Joshua Hammond of Virginia. The charge, assault on a sports official. Sean then posted 2 sets of videos on TikTok breaking down what happened, now seen by millions. The video led to Virginia authorities recognizing Hammond and arresting him at his home on Wednesday.
I wanted him to answer for what he did. The sheriff where he lives recognized him, which I think I may put my head on more of a swivel when I'm on the mat, especially if there's parents in the corner getting loud.
We've reached out to Hammond waiting to get a comment from him. I'm told that he is out on bond in Virginia.
Yeah.
All right. Thoughts as a sports parent. Number one, if you have such a problem with the way that this is, you can take that screen down, with this is being officiated, then you go and take the proper training to become a referee yourself. Number two, you'll never see this video, sir, but it looks like you're pretty gassed up. Grow a set of balls and make sure you're face to face with the guy. Don't shove him from behind. And then also shove him into the other participant in the match, risking hurting that young kid because you don't like what's going on. To steal from Joey Swoll, Uncle Joey Swoll, you need to do better. I won't say mind your business because it is your son. You're allowed to, I gotta agree. I will never defend the albums. There's a couple songs I don't mind listening to, but actually, but then Van, you can take it to another level, my friend. where you could get the ones who eat paint lead and also then masturbate into their hands and then put it on the wall so it goes hard so they can eat it later. And those are the ones that like Metallica Saint Anger. I'll never wish self-harm on a person. I never would. Okay. But if you think, if that is your favorite Metallica album, thank God Brody's not listening because I know he'd be like, that's my favorite album. Please, 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 please. Run as hard as you can into a closed door without putting your hands up. Please.
I left Van's comment up because our show has just become a dumping ground for Van to air his grievances in life.
And he's got the list in front of him. Okay, that's on there now. Next now. Fluffy ducks who slow down traffic. Those cunts need to die. I love Brody. He's one of my best friends. But in a heartbeat, he would totally say that. Yeah, I will agree with you, Tex. It was getting to the point in that some kind of monster. It was like, okay, you guys need to shut the fuck up. Seriously. Like it was turning into wham, a millionaire. Wham. Like you had to be told, James, that going hunting for bear on your son's birthday was a bad idea. Like, wow. You couldn't figure that out on your own, James. Fuck me. Anyways.
Anyways.
In
the future, because the drunken peasants have been playing clips of a guy named Jimmy Payne on their show. And if you look him up, Jimmy, Jimmy, Payne, I think is spelled Paine. He's this crazy fuck who comes up with stories seemingly off the fly about having interacted with aliens and having fought aliens and encountered aliens. He's one of those guys. His accent is way too far off the beaten path. Even a guy like Tex would say, the hell kind of accent is that?
What'd you say, boy?
Yeah. And Jimmy Payne would say, anyway. And he won't say night vision goggles. He'll say, not gargle vision. I kid you not, he says that. I don't think he's trolling either.
You don't think he's trolling, eh?
I do not think he is trolling.
Yeah, what is this again? I need to look this up. What's his name again?
Jimmy Payne. I don't have an accent. So the accent we put on, you don't have. I know. It is.
You really don't. You don't have like the Yosemite Sam. That's just, the fun accent we do.
Yeah. It's just like if you yourself were to do a Canadian accent, it would be the stereotypical Newfoundland Eastern Canadian accent, which we make fun of as well.
Do you really think? I think they usually go to the, hey dear, do you want to go there to your canoe get your moccasins and your toque and your timmies and we'll go there, eh? That's the one that I always hear. They're like, no, we don't all sound like that. We do not. A little maybe, but
but we don't say a all the time. And I've made this point before, and I'll make it again, and I'll make it in the future. We don't go a at the end of every sentence.
Yeah. And for like a rib, basically since the most of Canadian commercials, now we all go new do to boot it. We all I'll even say a boot just to be a fucking smart ass.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And we do not say a boot. It is about. Okay.
Yeah.
And it is ZZ top, not ZZ top. Thank you. Anyways, are we done?
Anyways.
You got any more videos you wanted to show?
I got plenty, but we'll save them for next time.
Okay. Well, so on Nick's fantastic bipolar list of music at which you can fuck to. I just added that last part today.
Good, because I was going to say.
What? Okay. So new songs from one of my favorite albums out of New Jersey, the Gaslight Anthem, Little Fires. That is, and they've made my list a lot. I've actually shared a lot of their music. I did not realize that they had a new album come out. That's what I was talking about. Like, you know, when you discover, oh crap, this band that I love, like, really great. Love it. Thanks, Bruce. You have a good week too. And the second one is, I got this from my friend Greg, who is a major punk head. It's more of a poppy punk, but it's by Hot Water Menace. That's the name of the band, or Hot Water Music. I'm sorry. And the name of the song is Menace. I love it. So yeah, Little Fires by the Gaslight Anthem and Menace by Hot Water Music. Thank you.
Got a request for Ginger. If you could send us an MP3 of you reading the dictionary out loud, that would be great. Thank you very much. We're going to test Tex on his claim here.
I just want to hear her talk. I love Scottish accents. I just want to hear her voice. I love accents. Especially a Scottish accent or an Irish accent. Oh, fuck.
Even a rich Irish accent is great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Movies. So I saw a bunch of movies, and these I saw at least 2 months ago. The first one from 1978, Czechoslovakia, Beauty and the Beast, hour 31, including credits. Gorgeous cinematography and lighting, good acting. The Beast is mysterious and winged. Obviously, it's a guy in a costume, but still looks great. Love the Czechoslovakian language. I can't say enough good things about this movie. If you are a filmmaker, if you have an eye for film, please watch this. Again, Eastern Europe. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there and have been since the 60s, but it's awesome.
Nice.
Yes.
Just so you said that. I don't know what they're doing, but
I don't know why they're so awesome when it comes to making movies, but here's an example. And from 2004, United States, The Birthday, starring Corey Feldman. Now,
the rock star?
Just go with me on this for a minute. Corey Feldman. Norman, a young man very much in love with his girlfriend, attends her father's birthday party, held in a hotel where a sect happens to be preparing for the birth of the god it worships. Now, Alex, why would you recommend a movie like this? It's only got a 5.8 out of 10 on the IMDb with 540 votes, because Corey Feldman puts in a performance in this movie. His vocal choice is very particular, his body language as well. The cinematography is very good. It's got the look and the feel of a big budget movie, but it's very small budget movie. So watch it for Corey Feldman. It's a decent movie. I do recommend it. And for Tex, and this is
what I've been waiting for.
This, I think, would be a good companion piece to In a Violent Nature. And if people have not seen In a Violent Nature, you need to, if you are a gore hound like Tex is. Corey Feldman, get out of here. Tommy Wiseau, maybe, but only because of the way he speaks. That's it. So In a Violent Nature is a Canadian film released this year. Good Lord, are the kills gory? I mean, bro. Yeah, that's how I'm describing the kills in A Violent Nature. Bro.
Nice.
Anyway. Deer Camp 86, I watched it this morning. Released in 2022, set in 1986. 6 knuckleheads from Detroit travel north to partake in the annual tradition of deer hunting. But something horrific has been awakened, and the hunters become the hunted. This is a lot of fun. One of the actors playing Buck, J.J. Bidwell, he's very good. I think Tex and Nick, you would get a load out of his performance. I said that wrong. You would get some really good enjoyment out of his performance. I think the character Buck is a throwback to the Nick of old. Yeah.
Oh, great, because that's what the world needed, was the Nick of old.
Yes.
Right.
Some gore. See right there, looking at the video quality, from the
Yep.
80s. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gore, it's there at times, but I think it's more the atmosphere and just the general tone of the movie I really liked. The cuts, the pacing is great. So yes, if you like anything from the 80s, you will probably enjoy Deer Camp 86.
Okay, I'd like to share this. I will not play the sound. This made me smile. I'm hoping you remember it, because I sure remember this commercial. Because it's almost September, so it means it's time for Halloween stuff. Do you remember these commercials?
No.
You don't?
No.
Well, they make some pretty cool stuff, if I'm not mistaken. This is the... There they are.
I remember those.
Yeah, those were awesome. I thought McDonald's was going to redo them. I remember seeing some that they were going to, but they never did. But yeah, there's a... Yep, I love those commercials. 1990. We're old as fuck, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, so
I'll have to check that out. I'm gonna take this.
Oh my God, Jerry! Oh my God!
It's my favorite video. It really is.
I'm gonna modify that to say I'll have to check it out. Yeah. Thank you, Ryan, as well as other people such as Beverly Dad, Sue M, if that is your real name. Boobs or you don't exist. Ginger, same thing. Ben, Van, Casey, Tex, Chad, Brody, and again, Ryan, thank you very much. People who we haven't seen in a while and we hope are doing well. I'm going to say Hanama because it's been a week. Overseer, who did not show up at the last moment, which seems to be his new gimmick, but, you know, thank you for showing up at some, I think it was twice this year now we've seen you. Thank you. Shlomo, really, where is really these days? Right. Junior, we haven't seen in a while. And speaking of Junior, I was in Seattle, not last week, but the week before. And contrary to the popular belief of America is full of fat people, I saw only 2 ham planets, only 2. And they were not the Billy the Fridge ham planet size or a Boogie 2988 size. They were getting up there, but, you know, not to the
Stop it. It's glandular. For anybody.
We got a few people like that up here in the Canada, especially in apparently Canada's fittest city, Vancouver, which I don't agree with that title. So yeah, it's not specific to America. Wild Bill, Penny, Jana, Tamara, Amanda, my friend Sarah, our friends Matt and James, both Trevors, both Cindys, all 3 Jolenes, because why not? Nathan, Nick's mom, my Auntie Kathy, and shout outs to Gareth, Susan, Ravi, and Ashley. Something that won't be taken by the aliens back to their home planet from Earth, Gloria Pushmonte's quiche-smelling uterus.
Yeah, that uterus that we all know and love. So, guys, remember to love each other, take care of each other. We don't know the fight that people are fighting, so try to be patient. And anybody that knows the old Nick, that old Nick was not very patient. It's taken me a long time to learn, to be patient. And, yeah, love each other. And, hey, we'll see you guys next week.
Yes, patience is definitely a virtue. So again, think before you say something, think before you do something. Don't simply react and let whatever's in your mind fly out of your mouth. Other people would really appreciate your patience. So really try. And I'm saying this to myself at this point, really try to be patient. It's not the new year yet, but you can still hope to be a better person by practicing patience now. Yeah.
I saw something actually speaking of that because I got back into the gym today because I'm down to ball. Well, it's going to be twice a week, but only 1 game here. So I'm like trying to get back in the gym at least 3 times a week now. And I was on one of those motivational pages or whatever. And it said, don't wait till January to stop being a fat fuck. It was like, good call. Because you always hear that, right? Come January, it's new year, new me. Just take it from a guy, and I'm going to say it today because, again, I'm so proud. I had to get a new license today because my class 1 was due. It's my birthday in a couple days, so I got it done today. When I did my first trucker class 1 medical for Volker Steven, 2009, so 2 years. It was my second year Volker. I was down to 356 pounds, or at 356 pounds. That was down from I think it was just over 4. So in 2 years, I'd lost 50 pounds coming off. Okay. I was weighed today because I had to do my physical. I am at 263 or 293. And like to see the difference in my face from my driver's license, I'll keep it and show you like just the thickness. But cool story. Before I know we got to go or going to go, I was wearing my Texas Chainsaw shirt with the Texas the pink one that says "I feel pretty." When the lady took my picture, she started laughing hysterically because for some reason the camera picked up that picture of Junior, not my face. And I was like, "Can we please use that, please?" Please. But of course, no, we could. I knew we couldn't, but it was great because it picked up the Junior face on my shirt, not my face. So, anyways, let's get the hell out of here. Have a great week, everybody. We love you guys.
Yes. Thank you very much. Take care.
I'm going to show you how this gun became famous. Yeah!
Welcome to America, bitch!